Hello, sir. We are at Cisco booth at Mobile World Congress 2013 in Barcelona. What are your news here? What have you exhibited to the business clients?
We have shown our end-to-end mobility strategy. Cisco for a few years has been present at Mobile World Congress. We now have an end-to-end mobility strategy. We started with a packet core. We have acquired a bunch of companies, including Intucell, including BroTap, including other companies, so that we now have an integrated proposition from the small cell over the zone to optimize the network in an intelligent software way. We can integrate macrocell networks with microcell networks going through to the enterprise, and that gives the ability to build up mobile networks in a cost-disruptive way. This will be total cost of ownership to 50% cheaper than what you have traditionally on the market. What we also have is, on top of the connectivity and mobile networks, the foundation for smart services. We can give location information, and based on the location information we can build intelligent services that cater to things like retail stores, where they know how their customers move, where they see how the paths in a retail store go, what you offer in terms of advertising to these customers, and that opens new abilities. We have provided the Wi-Fi infrastructure for the whole venue. Based on Hotspot 2.0 technology. So people come in from all over the world with their SIM card, they roam on the Wi-Fi network, they don't need another authentication, and we can see how they move around. So everybody who enters our booth typically goes to the coffee machine first and then goes to the reception desk and asks for further meetings. And that's what you can see on our network analytics tools here.
What about some other trends that this year are going to be developed, like Internet of Things, like cloud, big data?
I think Internet of Things and big data are the things that are pretty much at every booth. Sometimes you wonder whether you are at a car show or at a mobile communications show. Ford has been presenting the most recent version of its new Focus 1 week ahead of Geneva, where the motor show is. You see cars all over. So clearly the Internet of Things, the connected cars, is a big topic where operators try to make the next wave of money. Cisco is a big believer in the Internet of Things. We believe that from the current 10 billion devices worldwide, we will go to 50 billion devices worldwide. There is a lot of movement in that area, and that will enable a lot of new business models, connecting people with machines, connecting people with people, connecting machines with machines, automating it. It will create a lot of value. We have studied the topic, and we believe overall worldwide there will be a value of about $19 trillion created from that. That sounds like a ridiculously high number. The reason that number is in the order of magnitude of about 20% of corporate profits. So what you enable through the Internet of Things will raise 20% more profits for enterprises. So if you don't think now about the Internet of Things, you risk giving out 20% of your profits in the future.
What is your proposition for the mobile operators regarding the 4G and 5G steps?
Cisco is coming from a position of strength in the Wi-Fi area. We are the market leader in enterprise hotspots, access points for Wi-Fi. We have more than 50% market share in that area. And we said, well, if we have that position, why don't we take it and extend it into the typical mobile network space? So what we have done is we included femtocells in our portfolio, now available on 3G, at the end of the year available in 4G networks, and with these type of architectures, as I said, you can build up to 50% lower network coverage. What we see is that mobile data is growing significantly. The Cisco VNI study has just come out. We believe that in the next 5 years, volumes in the mobile data space will increase 11-fold. So it's a continued exponential growth pattern, and that tsunami of data needs to be carried over the networks. You just can't densify your existing microcell networks any further. You can work a little bit on spectrum efficiency, you can allocate more spectrum, but what you need is a clear densification of networks. So you come to small cells, you put in a lot more cells, and the typical problem is if you put it in cells, you need power for them and you need backhaul for them, which you typically don't have, which will be a trouble. If you bank on the Wi-Fi hotspots, you will see that Wi-Fi hotspots do have power, do have backhaul, and you just use that to densify your mobile network.
What are the main 3 or 5 keywords for this year?
For this year, for us, it's clearly small cell, as I said. Secondly, it's virtualization. So everything we provide in the mobile network, from our packet core to other propositions, we will provide that in a virtualized way. For smaller operators, that's a chance to get the technology that the large ones deploy at a better cost. And it's also the way to increase time to market significantly, because rather than going out in the field, replacing all the network elements, if you provide a new service, for example, you can just go and on the press of a button, you have the services delivered from the cloud. So virtualization is another big trend. Thirdly, it's intelligence and services based on new network features like location that you package into new services that you make available via APIs to the developer community and that the network enables. That's the 3 trends for today.